Hey YouTube, I'm Jaryd.
And I'm Rob.
And today we're going to be reacting to Eurovision!
Go.
Woo! Well, before we get started, if you want to keep up to date with all of our reaction videos, and there are millions, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
That was an exaggeration.
Please, thank you.
We haven't got millions.
Hundreds and thousands.
It's also an exaggeration.
We're everywhere.
We're not everywhere.
Today, we head over to Poland. Poland have held their national selection.
Wielki finał polskich kwalifikacji. Just like that. First take. And they have selected Justyna Steczkowska
to represent them with the song Gaja.
Gaja.
It's referencing...
It's in reference to Gaia, the...
personification of Earth.
She got 31,574 votes.
So 39.32% of the overall.
But she beat the artist who came in second place by about 12,000 votes. So there's quite a big gap.
Well, Justyna actually represented Poland back in 1995. So this is their 30-year anniversary.
Oh my word, it's 30 years since 1995.
Insane. Insanity. Welcome back, Justyna.
That is terrifying.
Justyna was actually in the competition when there were no semi-finals. Poland have been in it since 1994 and they came second, which is their best score since. And they've
that was their first...
Their debut.
First entry, they came second.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was very impressive.
Started strong and went a bit downhill.
A little bit. They've not been in the top 5 since. They've had some top 10s, which is great. But they never cinched that win and they never got back to the top 5. So I think Justyna is looking to take us back to the success of the debut. 94.
Well, yeah, but she did it in 1995.
And was not in the top 5.
Okay.
Let's go!
Moroccan.
Oh,
stop. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, okay, they look... I'm getting kind of Greek vibes from the costumes.
I was just going to say, this is taking us back a couple of thousand years. She's still got it. The vocals are incredible.
Yeah. She's slightly out of time. There's something out of time?
No.
No? Oh. No.
Oh,
fire.
Fiery.
It's nice. It's got a good beat. It's engaging. She's already gone for a big note. There's fire. There's barely clothed backing dancers. I mean...
She's got a powerful presence on the stage.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the performance. I think more than the execution of it.
Yeah.
But I think she sounds great, and the music, it's got that infectious beat behind it. I think the camera angles I could do.
Oh, here we go again. You and your bloody.
I could just do with a bit of tweaking on it because it's just. I like that we got kind of the point of views from above and everything. We're just kind of getting these shots in there. I kind of want a bit more to the side. I need to see a bit more of her facing out. I feel like that would be a bit more engaging. Instead, we're just getting front on instead of rotating around. But so far, I like it.
Yeah, it's certainly engaging. It's not a bad song.
Oh, here we go. Come on, choreo. Ooh. It really set the mood there. It wouldn't be Poland if there wasn't sexy dancers. This is just... she's given like Black Crow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa! Come on, 360, 720, 1080.
Let's spin.
She kept the vocals up throughout that whole spin.
And then just did a straight walk down the catwalk.
She
I would have fallen over if I'd have spun 3 or 4 times and then tried to walk.
I would have faltered a little bit, yeah. I'd like, ah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I think she's doing great. She's doing amazing.
There's just something not quite clicking with it.
There's something I'm feeling a little bit off about the performance. I think maybe it just might be this stage. I'm not entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is the national selection stage, and sometimes it's different
Yeah.
when we go over to Eurovision stage and we have a different kind of platform. I'm just feeling a little bit underneath whelmed, but I'm not underwhelmed.
Underneath whelmed?
I'm not underwhelmed.
You're not? Are you whelmed?
I thought I made it make sense.
No.
You know, it's like you're overwhelmed, whelmed, underwhelmed.
I don't think there's such thing as being whelmed.
Yeah.
It's just normal.
What are you over?
Overwhelmed.
Over what? Over what?
Overwhelmed and underwhelmed.
No, over what?
Okay, but have you ever
Wait.
Have you ever
over
heard
what?
somebody say, "Oh, I'm feeling really whelmed today"?
Yes, all the time.
You haven't. You're a liar.
I'm pretty sure
You're
in
a
our
liar.
videos we've literally
Really?
look me.
You've heard someone say.
Look me in all three of my eyes and look.
You've heard someone say, "I'm feeling whelmed today."
Yes. Oh my god.
Are you
Literally.
sure they're
it's
not
a
just
thing.
saying, "I'm feeling well today"?
No. It's literally like
Really?
I'm not overwhelmed, but I'm
Well.
whelmed, and I'm like, yeah, I get that because it makes sense. But I'm saying I'm not underwhelmed.
Okay.
But technically, if I'm underwhelmed, I am underwhelmed. But I was like trying to do something in between whelmed and underwhelmed.
Oh, so
Do you
we've
know what
got
I mean?
overwhelmed, something whelmed, where you are underwhelmed.
Yes.
Right.
But technically, that
there's
means
the
I am
whelmed.
under.
There is. You are underwhelmed. Yeah.
But I'm not underwhelmed.
Anything below. You're below whelmed. Heard it here
Keep it
first,
round.
folks.
Maybe it's missing something. Maybe I'm just not clicking with it on the first reaction.
Yeah.
But I think she's doing great.
Yeah, she's a great performer. Like you said, she's got a great set of vocals.
Killer pipes.
And
But she's not brand new to this. Like she's been here, got the t-shirt. Like,
but yeah, she's like smashing the choreography, hitting the notes, working the stage, engaging us. Like, yeah, she's a very good performer. You can see why they asked her back.
maybe it's something with the subject matter. Maybe I was expecting something a little bit different. I'm not sure.
And then you got this guy.
I got the do-rag. The blue rag. Whoa!
Hang on.
This is coming for Norway's gig.
Where did she get a violin from?
What is that that's just dropped down? Whoa!
Here we go!
Whoa!
Is she even strapped on, or is she literally just holding herself up? I can't see any wire like attached to her waist or anything. Is she just,
That is so good!
Okay, they just stepped it up a notch.
Okay, this is what...
Yeah, she wasn't strapped on. She was just.
Go on! Get it! Give them those moves from the 70s, the 80s.
Okay, I'm here for it, you know.
I think we've
This is
arrived.
like up.
She is so...
Oh, she's a performer. Wow. Okay. Well,
We got there.
Justyna.
We
Serving it.
definitely arrived. I don't... All the worries that I just had kind of went away.
Yeah, because it started weaker.
Okay.
That kind of change into when she went up, and the change in tempo and everything felt so much stronger. Like if it had started really strong and then gone to that, then it might have been like, oh, it's not so much of a leap. But because it,
More drastic.
yeah, it's a nice change between the start and the second half.
I think the lift moment there, which did not look like she was strapped in at all.
No,
So I was kind of...
like how have they got away with?
I had a pit in my stomach from that. I
How
was
have
just
they
like...
let her do that?
And was that high note? Was that her?
I think so. Who else would it have been?
It might be part of the...
Blue rag.
You're welcome for that. I really thought her. But in the music sometimes they have there's the backing vocals on the actual
Oh, you think it was
music.
that? Yeah, it's.
If that was her, that
Yeah.
was incredible. incredible.
While holding herself.
Whilst being lifted into the heavens.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then the routine around that, it was so... I think that's what I was kind of looking for in a piece about when we heard Gaia. I don't know, I think I pictured something closer to that. Not gonna lie, it was giving me Ruslana Wild Dancers for a bit. That was the winner of 2004 Ukraine. The attire and the subject behind it, I felt a little bit below-whelmed at the beginning because I didn't connect with it. But then as we got to this moment, I just feel so much better about the performance. I actually enjoyed that section.
Yeah.
I'm like questioning myself. I don't know why I had doubts.
I don't know. There was just something about it. I can't put my finger on it. There was just something about it that wasn't quite right. And I swear at one point, she was out of time. Just a tiny bit.
Maybe it was the camera angles that was throwing me off a bit. Like genuinely.
What, the camera angles made her out of time?
Well, like, you know when it just spins around and it's just like they're holding like a similar note and it's just going around. It can sometimes feel a bit samey, and I think maybe that can impact it. But there was also effects on the vocals to give it that like. So I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, I'm sure there was a bit where like the beat came in.
You're like, no, she's crap.
No, and then she came in like half a second later. I swear.
Wow.
Listen,
live on the stage, you never know what things can happen.
It's better to come late than not to come at all.
I think she's come back with a vengeance. She's really been like, no, this is Poland.
She's been lurking in a cave for 30 years.
She's been hibernating,
waiting for her moment, and now she's like, boom! Give me those straps, hoist me up, let me hit the high note.
When they came, and the violin. The violin she got up.
They like came and then disappeared immediately.
That's the second entry we've seen when someone's been giving an instrument.
Yeah.
They're not playing it.
Well, no, she was playing it before I even realised she was playing it. And then just as I realised she was playing it, she was putting it down.
Yeah.
And then, not putting it down, but like stopping playing it. She still had it in her hands.
Yeah.
She walked forwards and I was like, oh, she's coming like down the catwalk to do like a big violin solo or something. She's going to be sick.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the violin's disappeared. She's been hoisted into the air. I was like, what is going on? But I like it. Good song. Well done, Poland.
She is 52 years old.
Wow. She looks great, and she's just hoisted herself up.
She looks great.
And hit
she sounds great. If that was her note when she was being held up there, I'm going to have to watch that back again.
Oh, so you watched that back, but not the bit when she was out of time? I don't think that was her. That's back in.
Do you think?
Yeah.
That's him.
The low note. Because you can hear her note and then you can hear
the... I love this mum dancing that she does as well.
I don't know, maybe that is her then.
But she's completely covered by the shadow, so I can't see if she's singing.
Yeah.
But if that is her, that is insane.
It's like a scream though, isn't it? It's not a note.
It's like a
guttural,
roar from
like...
a guttural roar from the depths of her. Which has built up over 30 years.
It's my time. But it's like as she's falling, it's almost like, you know the Wilhelm scream that they use in loads of films. It's kind of like that because she's like falling. Like, can you imagine if that's the kind of noise I would expect to make if something had gone wrong?
Yeah.
She had actually fallen off and she was like, ah! I'm falling to my death. But she kind of falls so calmly, but she's making
like falling to slay.
But she's going down quite slowly. Obviously, they can't just like smack her down. But she's making this like strange wild animal noise. It's very odd.
Very natural though. Like we're talking about nature, Mother Earth, and everything.
True. Yeah.
Is it going to qualify?
I think so. I think from the first sort of minute or so, I was like, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. Maybe it's not going to qualify." But the second half brought it back, and I felt like that should certainly qualify. Certainly ahead of some of the other songs we've seen.
It's a spectacle. Like I think people will be really impressed by that.
Yeah. It's visually engaging.
Poland, I think you're going for it.
Fair play.
Well, that's what we thought of Poland's entry. What do you all think? Do you have anything you want to add about the music video, the sections that were happening? Is there anything that we should know?
Who do you think screamed?
Who screamed? It was her. It
I think it must have been, yeah.
It was either her or the backing. It wasn't the gents by the side. Let us know down there in the comments.
Type it out.
And as always, we will see you on the next one.
We will.
Take care, guys.
Bye.